We have been working in this Hebrew, classical Hebrew, and we're going to continue working with the language today and see what we can develop. I've got some resources here, charts, and also I'm using the Lane app on my Android phone. And so that app helps me to figure out what a word is and what the conjugations are and so on. So we finished off on this number four here. And so number four, we have Aharon Yara Lifnei um, Machanot Hamate. So this would be like the central camp here. And then now this Yarad has to do with descending or going down. So it's like Aaron descended or went down Lifnei in front of the central camp. Uh, And then this, I think this has to do with, and he saw, V'yare et hagoy ha'oseh, and the goy doing. Now, oseh is doing or making. Ma'asim ra'im. This would be like evil works. He's doing evil stuff. V'yikra, and he called Oto to him, Shemot ra'im. So basically, he called him bad names because he was doing bad things, right? So, um, what we're going to do here now is figure out what if we have Hakohanim there and we get rid of so then what happens to Yerad? Well, it becomes Yeradim, I believe. So if I put that Yerad in my Pa'alim, and it means to descend or it means to emigrate from somewhere, it means to move out from somewhere. And if we put if we say refer to Hakohanim as um, they, right? Then we might have something like Yardu. So this one right here will get changed to Yardu, right? So Hakohanim Yardu Lifnei Machanot Hamatei. Those would be like the central camp. And then this Vayik, but Vayare, and so that would be like they would see. So if I put in the Pa'alim and I put Ra'ah, or I put to see, and that's Lirot, to see. And so for this looks to me like this is in the future. So we'll go down to the future tense. And that's what we get. Year A is, well, this looks like a yara to me. Yeah, what got me confused is that this Nikud looked different, but I realize now it's because of the Vav that this gets changed a little bit. And so this has to do with C. So then if it's going to be they, I think it's going to be year oo. So this should be Yod, Resh, Aleph, and then Shuruk. And they will see Euro. And what are they going to see? Et Hagoy Haoseh Ma'asim Ra'im's doing evil. And now remember this Vayikra will change to Vayikru because that has to do with calling, right? So basically, or maybe it has to do with saying. No, it's not say, that's Amar. So we just have to figure out, I'm pretty sure that essentially this is the one we're looking at right here. Let's clear this off. So now we're down to this one. And so this Yikru, I bet you is going to change from, instead of Ra, it's going to have like a Shurik on there. So this is going to be like that, but Yikru. And they will call Oto to him, Shemot, names, bad names. They will say to him bad names, that he's a bad guy for doing bad things. Okay. All right. So let's see what the answer key says here. I think we need to get this. There we go. Okay, so Hakohanim Yardu. Okay, yeah, that's right. We'll go down. Lifnei Machanot Hamate. Okay, and then yep, here it is. Vayiru, which is and they will see et Hagoy Haose. So it's like the goy is doing Ma'asim Ra'im. He's doing bad things. Vayikra'u. Look at that. And so and they, in other words, and they will call on Oto to him Shemot Ra'im, bad names. Okay, so now we have Anaknu. So what do we do with this Anaknu? If we put the rod in there, so then if we, it looks to me like it's going to be past tense. So Anaknu is Yardenu. Yardenu. So what happens to this here is this gets knocked out, Anaknu gets put in there, and then this gets changed to, and it uses a Shurik, Yardenu. And so how do I know that? Because of this, I don't know if you can see it, but it's like these charts that I've got on my phone. And then also there's other charts to look at too. But basically, for the ones that are the future, I actually have a chart on this program that I can show. Okay, so basically, Anaknu Yardenu. So we will go down Lifnei Machanot Hamate, and then this changes. Vayara changes to I bet you something like Vayarnu. So it's going to be like it might look like something like this. Vayarnu. That's a little bit of a try to do a little bit better of a bob there. Vayarnu, something like that. So then it's going to reflect we, and we will see et hagoy haose ma'asim ra'im. That'll stay the same, and then this vayikra, that's going to change, right? That's going to change. And how's that going to change to? This is going to change to va yik ra. I wonder if this aleph will stay the same. It might. And then maybe like this, vayikru. So we're going to look at the spelling. And then this oto shemot ra'im, that stays the same because it has to do with just that one goy guy. Okay, so let's see what it is. So here it is. Anaknu ya'ardnu. Yeah. Okay, so and we went down Lifnei Machanot Hamate, and so this is like the central camp, and here it is, Veneer A. Oh, look at that! Uh, wow, that's one that I wouldn't have expected. In fact, I want to look that up. Near A. Yeah, nire. Isn't that something? And we will see. And it's not easily discernible, but the only thing you have here is the resh and the aleph on that, because the root is an aleph. Yeah, it's like a resh, a aleph, and a hey. Yeah, there's the hey right there. Okay. So it's like a resh, aleph, hey. There's your three-letter root. Okay, et hagoy haoseh ma'asim ra'im. Okay, so the goy is doing, these are like ma'asim ra'im. He's doing evil works. And then vanikra changes to, or actually, this then reflects, and we will call. And notice how this noon right here, the signal letter, lets you know that this is in the future tense. And we will call Oto Shemot Ra'im. And we will call to him bad names, right? That's essentially what's going on there. All right, so what happens if we change then to Atem, which basically is you all? Okay, so Aharon gets out of there. This goes here. And this Yarad changes to Yaradtem. Pretty sure that's what happens, Yaradtem. So, Atem Yaradtem. So you all went down, Lifnei Machanot Hamate, from the central camp. Now this one changes. Instead of a year A, it changes to and you will see, and you all will see. So the question is, what we need to look at is we need to find the one that's C, and then see this. This looks to me like it is the future tense, just like this other one is. So we're gonna bring that chart up. Okay, so here is our chart, and here is the three-letter root for Ra'ah, which has to do with seeing, right? Now, this entire section is all past conjugations. These are all past. But it doesn't look to me like that's what we're looking at, because this is the word that we are working with. And so therefore, this has to do with he will see. Notice that little yod signal letter, which kind of indicates that yes, this is in the future tense. And so what we want now is a tem. So a tem, it looks to me like, and so that's he, and then this would be she, and then this would be we, and then this would be, I think it might be this one right here. Tier oo. This is the one we need. Okay, so tier oo. You see how this is? Tier oo. All right, so it's because this is a tem, you all. So this is what we're doing. Now let's click back to, I guess what we need to do is get rid of that. Okay, so now we're taking this atem, and this word right here, we're going to change to vatiru. Okay, so here's your va, and we have a, instead of a yod there, it's tiru. And then we have a shirik, vatiru. Et hagoy haose ma'asim ra'im. This would be like evil deeds. And now look at this. We have another future. Instead of vayikra, it's going to be vatirka. Vatikra, probably. I bet you're going to be vatikra u. But let's double check that because we need to go to kara, which means to call, and I want to see if my spelling is correct. Okay, so here is the one we're working with, kara. Remember that this is all in the past and we need a future one. So here is ani, here is ata, at, who, he, because this is like I, and then you, and then here's he and she, and here's we, and this is the one we want right here. Tikre'u. Tikre'u. So I think that is what I had. Tikre'u. I couldn't remember exactly what the Nikud were, but I got the consonants right. So it's, yeah, Aleph, and then it's a Shurik. Now this Tik Rena would be a 10. That would go with a 10. You all feminine plural. Okay, so now we're going back to, now that we have confirmed that. Okay, so essentially, instead of this Vayikra, it's Tikra'u. And that because that has to match a tem. So it's like the vet, and then the tik, and then there's a kof, a resh, and a aleph, and a shurik. Tikra'u. Oto Shemotna, and so they are all saying to this goy bad names because he's defiling the temple area. Okay, so now we look at this atem. There it is right there. Atem, Yeradatem. See that? You all go down. Lifne Machanot Hamate from the central camp. Here it is, Vatikra'u, and you all will call Et Hagoy Ha'oseh, the goy that is doing Ma'asim Ra'im, evil deeds. And here it is, Vatikra'u. So that reflects to you are going to call out to him. You're going to speak to him. And it's you all are calling out and speaking to him. Oto Shemot Ra'im. These would be by bad names for doing bad stuff, right? All right, so now this last one we're going to work on here is ani. Okay, so instead of Aharon, we put ani here. And I think probably this Yerad is going to change to Yeradti to reflect because this is in the this Yerad, I think let's take a look at that real quick here. We'll put the Yod, the Resh, and the Dalet in there. And let's double check. Now, past tense is Yerad. So therefore, that this is in the past tense. So therefore, to get to reflect on ni, we need to turn it into Yerad T. And so it's going to be Yod, Resh, Dalet, Tav, and then a Yod. So Yerad Okay, Lifnei Mahanot Hamate, that's the central camp, in front of the central camp. Vayar and so this is going to be now, we need to change this to C. So that is, to C. So then the future tense of ani is going to be a. So this would be like with an aleph, right? Because you got a signal letter here. And then here's another aleph, and then a hey. Okay, so you see the three-letter root, but this signal letter lets us know that and I will see, because that aleph matches ani. You see the ani here? It matches that. So it's like deciphering, essentially, is what you're doing, okay? Et hagoy ha'oseh. So what are we seeing? Hagoy ha'oseh is a goy doing what? Ma'asim ra'im. These would be evil works. And then this Vayikra, this comes from calling. So what does that change to? It's will call. So we're going to put call in here, which is kara. And let's see. I think we need let's see here. Call. Maybe it is like an aleph. Yeah, there it is. Okay, so this is what it is. So it's going to be in the future tense. It's going to match. So it's going to be ekar, ekare. So that's what we need right there for. So it's going to be vav, the connecting vav, and then it's going to be the aleph, kof, resh, and aleph. Okay, so you see this? Here's another signal letter because this is future tense, and it's ani. And I will call it hagoy haoseh, the goy doing ma'asim ra'im. Okay, yeah, and then this is ekra. Oto to him shemot ra'im. Okay, so I guess I should have just started here because this is what we're working on right here. But ekra looks like the, let's see here, the ekare, because there's a kametz under there, and this is sagol. And that's a goal here. Okay. All right. All right, guys. So that takes care of that one. Okay, so that is number four. Number four is done. Now let's go down to number five. We'll highlight that one. So we've got im ata, yodea, tov, looks like meira, tishpot, et, hay, looks like hayeh, b'nei Yisrael, v'gam, Tiktov lahem oto. Okay, so this eam, I think this eam is with you. Let's double check this. Wait a minute here. Im ata yodea tov meira tishpot. Okay, im ata yodea, you know tov, you know good. And then you know, let's see. Oh, the aim is if you know better, if you know better. Yeah, aim. If you, Yodea Tov, if you know good, may Ra. From, I bet you that from bad. If you know good from bad, I bet you that's what that's saying. Okay, so this is like preposition from, and then Ra is evil. Tishpot, you will judge. Now, this is another signal letter meaning future tense. You will judge at, what are you going to judge? Yay. Okay, I wonder what that is. Yeah, I wonder if this has to do with like the souls of the sons of Israel. The souls of the sons of Israel. Hayeh b'nei Yisrael. Let's see. Yeah, has to do with life or the souls of. You will judge the souls, b'nei Yisrael, v'gam tiktov, and you will write lehem to them. Wait a minute here. Tiktov. I think it has to do with katav, which means, and you will write to them. I wonder if it's it. This is like, Oto is like it. to them of it. In other words, oto, you will write of them of it. So you're going to write what is the difference between good and bad to the sons of Israel. All right, so now look at this one right here. Ish Hakam, a man of what? Hakam. I bet you that's a man of wisdom. Hakam. Ish Hakam. Yeah, wise man.
איש חכם.
Yeah.
איש חכם.
Ish Hakam. Okay. So this is like a wise man. So instead of ata, we're going to have a wise man in there. If a wise man, that now remember this it's going to be he now. Now they've got this Yodea. I think this is this is comes from yada, which means to know. He will know probably. So then this needs to be let's put yada in the pa'alim. So it's no, we need with a ayin. Yeah, to know. Okay, so let's see here. Has to do with knowledge. And I think it's yadat. It's knowledge. Hmm. Yeah, lada'at. That's it. Okay, we found it. Okay, so yeah, Yodea ani means basically you will you know. A wise man knows. I bet you this is just knows. He knows something. Tov from evil, okay? And then that's tishpot. It's going to be, we're going to change that to, instead of this tab, I bet you it's going to be a yod, yishpot. And he will know. So let's go to Sheen, Fe, Tav, and that has to do with, Shafat has to do with, let's see, I bet you Shafah. This has to do with judging. Yeah, there it is. It's judging. Okay, so basically what we're looking for is the future. This has got to be it right here. Future tense. And right now it's tishvot. Yeah, tishvot. There it is. And that's for ata. We need to change that to he, which is going to be, yep, yishvot. I was right. So this only gets changed to a yod. Ah, messing that up, aren't I? Okay, so yod, sheen, and then there's a whole M, and notice a tet. So this changes to yishvot, et chai banai Yisrael. These would be the souls of the sons of Israel. The gum, and also this is going to be, instead of tiktov, it's going to be yiktov. Yiktov, and he will write lehem oto, and he will write of them of it, essentially, is what that's saying. Okay, so now how about this one? Anaknu. So basically, instead of a tem, this anaknu is going to go there. And then instead of yodea, where it's you will know, or it knows. In other words, it has to do with like participle. He just knows. You know. So it's we know. So it's going to be to know is yada. Yeah, so like to know. And it's yada. So basically for we it's going to be a no da'im, no da'im. Pretty sure this is what it's going to be. And I want to check this one. No da'im. We know because we're using a naknu. All right, so let's check out, and that is the bet. Okay, so now we're going to here it is. If you know good from bad, you will judge the lives of the children of Israel, and also will write it for them. Yeah, write it. That's it. To them, write it. Okay, so we have Im Ish Hakam, Yodea, a wise man will know. Tov Meira from evil, and it's yeah Yishpot, and he will et Chaybana Yisrael, the Gam, and then Yik Tov, he will write Lehem to them of it. Okay, and then now this is the one we were really looking at. Im Anaknu Yoda Im, yes, and we know it's the participle. We know. Tov Meira Nishpot, yeah, we will know to judge. We will judge. Et Chaye B'nai Yisrael, these would be the souls, the sons of Israel, Vagam, Niktov, Lahem Oto, we will write to them. We will write to them of it. Okay. All right, so how about Kohanim? So the Kohanim is going to be referred to as a priest, right? Let's bring this down here. I can drag it. Yeah, okay, I'll put it there. Okay, so now we're taking this Kohanim and we're putting this where this is. So this gets knocked out. So if Kohanim, if the priest. So remember, the priests are going to be referred to as them. And so this Yodea is has to be in the, uh, right now it's in the singular, masculine. We need it to be in the plural masculine. So it's going to be nodeim, nodeim. So we're going to have um, noon, olim, dalet, yod, mem, sofit. You see that? Nodeim. And so it's like im kohanim, if priests, no, tov me'ra, good from ra. And then this tishpot, it's going to reflect um, this is going to reflect they, because we're talking about Kohanim, multiple. So what we're going to do in our program is we're going to put Shafet, which is the judging root. That's really all we need is the root. And okay, so to judge a sentence. Now, what we're going to do now is look for the future tense of they. And it looks like it's going to be Yish Petu. So instead of tishpat, it's going to be yishpatu. And we're going to have a shirk there, right? So yishpatu. And they will judge, because we're talking about Kohanim, et haye b'nai Yisrael. So this would be the souls of the sons of Israel, v'gam. And now this one's got to change. Instead of tiktov, we've got to make, so what do? We go to katav, which is basically yeah, to write. Okay, so then we go to let's see, right now they've got Tiktov. Let's see here. Yeah, this might be it right here. Tiktov. Yeah, there it is, Tiktov. I'm thinking that this one has to reflect them. So would it be Yik Tavu? Okay, so that's a question. We'll have to look at that. And then Lahem Oto. All right. All right, let's check this answer key out. So that is for Gamel, which is Kohanim. All right, so Gamel, Im Kohanim. So it's like if the priest, Yoda Im, if they know, notice how it's in the masculine plural participle. If they know Tov Meira, good from bad. And here it is, Yish Petu. Remember, that's what I'm pretty sure that's what we got. And they will judge Et Hayei Hayai. I think it's like Hayei, but not Israel. Like the souls of the sons of Israel. The Gam, and also, and then Yik Tevu. I think that's what I did. Laham Oto, and they will write to them of it. All right, finally we have Dalet is Atem, which is you all. Okay, so basically this well, it looks like Atem is going to be this is going to go in the place of Ata. So Im Atem, I think this is going to go to Yod Im. Okay, so you all will know Tov Meira, good from bad, and then this Tish Pot has to do with, and you all will judge. So we need to go to Shaphat again and find that one, or Shofet. Okay, so then we're looking now, right now, it's Tishpot. Okay. Yeah. Okay, so there it is. So now we need it to reflect a tem, which is Tish Petu. Tish Petu. Okay, so and then there's another Tish Petu. He uses a tet and then a shirk, right? So Tish Petu. So this one changes to Tish Petu. Et. And so you all will judge et Chaye B'nai Yisrael, the souls of the sons of Israel, the Gam. And then now look at this one. They've got Tiktov. So we basically change back to our um, Katav, which is the writing one. Yeah, I think it's this one right here. And they've got Tiktov. It should be for might not be the right one. We need to get the one that has to do with writing. I think this might be it right here. This has got to be it. And then so basically what they've got is Teak Tove. That's got to be it right there. There it is. I found it. Teak Tove. Okay, so now we needed to reflect a tem, which would be Teak Tevu. Okay, so Teak Tevu changes to, or rather, Teak Tove. Teak Tevu. Okay, so Teak Tevu. All right, so Tikto, this changes to Tiktavu. And I wouldn't, there's so many different conjugations, you really have to have charts to look these up. And then Lahem Oto, of it. So essentially that's what we're doing here. So let's check our answer key and see if we got that right. So here's the answer key. And we are looking at this one right here. Get this. There we go. Okay, so we're looking at im atem, yod im. Notice it. So if you all know tov, me'ra, good from bad, and look at here, tish petu. This is what I had. Okay, and you will judge et chaye b'nai Yisrael. You will judge the lives of the sons of Israel. The vagam, and here it is, tik tivu. And you all will write lechem to them oto of it. All right, so that completes that one. So now uh we've got number 6. Okay, so this ka'asher, I think this might be the one that is let's double check that. Ka'asher. Yeah, when.
כאשר, כאשר,
Yeah, when. Okay, so when ra, look at that. Ra ata. Ra ata. So this ata. Rivka. This is Rivka has to be a that's the proper name, right? So this is I think this is when Rivka saw me haya katuv all ha'adama. Let's see. This ra'ata has this is a ra'ah has to do with what did she saw? She saw when saw Rivka, and this meh is ma'am. Hey, what is that? Oh, what? That's right. It has to do with what? What? In other words, this has to do with state of being. What was Katuv written all about Ha'adamah? Ha'adamah, that would be like Ha'adamah. Oh, the earth. Okay, yeah. That's right, the ground. Ha'adamah, he, she, Metzah. This has to do with Matzah. Matzah. Yeah, it has to do with
מצא, מצא,
means to find. She found it. Let's see, Dirka. Has to do with she found a path. It comes from derech. She found her path. I think that has to do with her path. She found her path. Let's double check the answer key and see if we got the translation right. This is number 6. Okay. When Rebecca saw what was written on the ground, oh, that's on the ground, she found her way. Yeah, she found her way. Diracha, Diracha, her way. All right, so it sounds to me like katuv, written, and this on or about. So it's up, it's upon ha'adamah, upon the ground. So it's not about the ground. It's upon the ground. All right, so I think what I'm going to do here, we're going to start with Hamalak would be the messenger. That's the messenger. So basically, what I'm going to do here is we're going to take a break. So left we have Hamalak. So basically, the messenger. So basically, Kasher, Ra'ata, and then this Rivka's got to change to Malak, Hamalak. So we're going to get rid of that. This right here is going to change too. So Hamalak is going to change that to probably Ra'ah, or something like that, I would think. And then, so we have Kasher Ra'ah, Hamalak, uh, probably Ma. Let's see here. I wonder if it's going to be, I don't see this Hayah changing, but I guess I'll have to look at that. Ketuv about Ha-Adamah of the earth, and this he is going to change to who, because this is going to be masculine singular. So it's going to be with a shurik and an aleph. Okay, who? And this mitzah is going to change to, we're going to get rid of the hey, and it's going to be matzah. Matzah. Probably this will be a Shabbat, and then this will change to a kametz. Et, and then this devar is going to be, or wait a minute, it's going to be derach, derach, and this will get out of there. So it's going to reflect masculine on virtually everything. So let's see what the answer key says on that. Okay, so we've got here it is right here. So Asher, yep, I was right. Ra'ah Hamalak saw. Let's see. So when saw the messenger? Oh, look at this Mehaya. I thought that would stay the same. What was Katuv written? All Hadama on the ground. Yep, he changes to who, and then that changes to Matzah, and then it looks like look at that. Now that's what I didn't get there. Oh, to him. Okay, so there's a possession thing there. Darko, which is to him. And it comes from Derek, his path, his path. And so that's right, because before it was her path. Okay, so now I have a better idea about what's going on. Okay, so now what if we use ha-sarim? This would be the princes. So this get rid of that. We put princes in there now. Asarim. And this ra'ata changes to, let's see. I think it's going to be, I'm gonna look it up here in my Pa'alim. And I know it comes from Resh, Aleph, Hey. to see. And so what we need is past tense for them, hasarim. So I think it's gonna be ra'u probably. Okay, so ra'u. So it's like kasher ra'u hasarim mehaya, what was katuv written al ha'adama on the ground. Now this he is going to change to they, him. And then this matzah is going to change to probably matsu, I bet you. And I think it might be something like this, possibly. And then and then this dercha, her her path, we needed to say their path. So I bet you it's gonna be derachem, like with a mem suffit, derachem. So let's see what the answer key says. Okay. So we've got yep, I was right. Kasher, there it is, Ra'u Hasarim Mehaya. Uh what there was, Katuv written all Hadama on the ground. Yep, it changes to him. And then yep, Matsu. Oh, and notice this. I forgot to put the Aleph in there. There is an Aleph in there. So it's like so they will let's see, matzah has to do with et and then dirham. Oh, look at this. Yeah, dirham. Yeah, with just a mem suffix. I need to look at that matzah again. Mem Sadiq Hey. Oh, what is it? Oh, it's Aleph. Yeah, to be found. They will find. And so, yeah, it's got to be matsu. There it is right there. Is it to be found? Let's see. They will find, yeah, their way. Matzah. So where are we getting that matsu from? Yeah, to find or encounter. All right, so him. Yep, there it is, matsu. They found matsu. It's in the past. That's what it is. It's in the past, matsu. They found it, their way. Let's work this out some more. So now, ani, look at that, ani. So that changes things, doesn't it? So this rata probably changes to ra'iti. Exactly. I think it's ra'iti probably. Is it two tabs or is it just a yod? Let's take a look at that. Resh, Aleph, Hey, to see. Let's check it out. Oh, yeah, there's another yod there. That's what I was missing. Okay, so it's, yeah, ra'iti. So that changes to yeah, ra'iti, and then Rivka changes to ani, okay? I, has to do with I. Yeah. Mehaya Katuv, what was written? Oh, about Hadama. Okay. And this he is going to be ani. Good. This matzah, that's got to change to, I wonder if it's matziti. That doesn't look right. Yeah, I was right. Matsati. It's Matsati, actually. Yeah, so it's like Komets, and then this is Hierarchy combination equals I found. Okay, so this ani and I don't even think we're gonna need this we're not even gonna need that double ani matsiti. We can knock that out. So it's just gonna be matsiti et, and then the way is the way it's gonna be uh darhi, and it's gonna be he combination. My way. I found my way. So let's see what their answer key says. That's for the final one, Dalit. All right, so Ka'asher. No, that's not it. It's this one here. Ka'asher ra'iti. That's right. I had that right. Okay, so when I saw Mehaya Katuv, what was written, Al Hadama, upon the ground, Ani. Yeah, there it is, Matsiti. I found Et Darki. That's right. My way. Okay, good. Now, we've got Ata, which is you. So basically, instead of Rivka, Ata has to go here. And this changes to, so we need to put the scene one in there, which is Resh, Aleph, Hey. That's right. So it's going to be you saw. So it's going to be, looks like Ra'ita, you saw. So this, instead of Ra'ata, which was set up for her, right? It changes to um, Ra'ita. So basically, the only thing that changes here is there's a Herik under there, essentially. Yeah, that's the only thing that changes. So Kasher Ra'ita, Ata, and probably you don't even need the Ata there because it's redundant. You've already got it in this. When you saw Mehaya Katuv, so what was written, all Ha'adamah, upon the ground, and this would be this he would be you, Ata, you saw. And you might not even need that. You would just change this to Matzah. Okay, so it's Mem, Zadik, Hey, probably. No, it's Mem, Zadik, Aleph. To be found, that's right. So you found what? What did you find? Uh, Matzata. I bet you it's going to be Matzata. So this right here changes to, and so basically with the Ata, we have Komets, and then the oh, wait a minute here. It's not what I thought it was. It's matzah. And then let's get rid of this. This changes to an aleph. And then this changes to a tav. Okay, so this is what it's going to look like. Matzata. So that's got to reflect a ta. And then what about this would be your way. So basically, direct. This has to do with the possessive of it. I think it's going to be instead of I wonder if it's going to be this right here. A dalet, a resh, and a haf sofit. Uh, and it's going to be a kametz in there. I think that's what it's going to do. Darcha. Let's check it out. All right, so here it is right here. Ka'asher ra'ita. Okay, so when you saw, and notice they're still putting the ata in there. Mehaya katuv. So let's see. What was written, al hadama, upon the ground, ata. They're still putting the ata in there. Matzata. Okay, got that right. Yep, there it is. Daracha. Oh, look at this. They still keep the regular haf in there, and then they have the haf sofit as the possessive ending. So that's what I messed up on. But you still have to maintain the three-letter root, the dalet, resh, and the kaf, and then the haf sofit is your possession letter. Okay, so that is number 6. Now let's go down to number 7. So we've got va. Looks like vayered, Yosef. Now, what I need to do here is, and this almost looks like it's a future thing. Yeah, it comes from descending. And this has to do with he. Yeah. Uh, there it is. He will descend. So this is a future deal here. So, and he will descend, and Joseph will descend, El, to Hayam, the sea, Im, with Beli, let's see here, Beli, with me. I think that's in with or on, with me, but you die in his hand, by Yoshev, with me in his hand. Or I wonder if this has to do with like to me in his hand. Let's take a look at that and see what that is. What we need is translate. El hayam im bli bayado. Okay, so bli bayado. Okay, to the sea. Let's see. The sea without his hand. Without. Okay, so what I need to do is look at I want to look at the answer key and see what this is. Figure out what this Okay, and Joseph went down to the sea with a vessel in his hand. All right, a vessel in his hand. Now we know what that is. That beli is a vessel. Okay, so now that I've deciphered that, it's kuli. Kuli. Um, okay, all right, vessel. Okay, so Yosef El Hayam to the sea, im kli bayado in his hand, vayosh looks like vayoshev, no, vayeshev. And let's see, I think that might be a future, and he will sit Sham there, vayitain, and he will take. I think that comes from Natan, which is to take. He will take mayam water. Le'amo, let's see, to his people, vayishta, vayishta. So it's that I think that is to his people, and that's I wonder if this has to do with drink, to drink. I wonder if it comes from shota, uh, to his people, and to drink, vayisht. Let's see what the answer key says. Okay, so, and Joseph went down to the sea with the vessel in his hand. He sat there and gave water to his people, and they drank. And they drank. Interesting. And it drank. All right. And sat there and gave water to his people. Yeah, that Natan is giving. I knew that's what that was. All right, so we've got a lot to work with here. Okay, so we have Hasarim. This would be the princes. Well, instead of Yosef, we're putting Hasarim there. And this has to do with going down. You read, that's singular. So we're gonna put get our pa'alim up here. Means to descend. So he's using, which is he, which is yeah, Yered. So what we needed to do is when they go down, so that's going to be year do, and they will go down. Year dus hasarim. So this changes to with a shuruk. Okay, so basically you're going to maintain the zere. You're going to maintain, it's going to be a shavah. And this vav might stay as a patach. So we have a va yireh, and then let's see here. Yeah, and that there's nothing, and then this shuruk is associated with the dalet. So by year do. So and they will go down, and the princes will go down el hayam to the sea im kli with now this says with a vessel. I wonder if that's going to change to kalim or something with vessels. And I wonder if it's going to change to their hand. So I wonder if it'd be like kalim with vessels, and then bayado, their hand is going to be bayad. Let's see, bayadam. I wonder if it's bayadam, like something like this. Because that mem safit is going to be possessive of them, their hand. Va yeshev, and this is going to change probably to va yeshevdu, yeshevu. I bet you something like this. And I bet you it's like a V, a vav, and then a like yeshevu. And they will sit sham there, va yitain, And it's going to be, and they will take. So or they will give rather. So Natan is give. Yeah. And we need to change that to they. So it's going to be vayitnu. So I think it's going to be vayitnu. Vayitain is going to change to vayitnu. And they will give, because I think that's in the future. And they will give Ma'im water, le'amo, to their people. So that's going to be le to their people. It might be like le'amam with a mem sofit, possessive. I think that is what's going to happen here. And then to their people, vayishta, so that they can drink. Vayishta, so that, yeah, this might stay the same. So let's take a look at our answer key. So that is number 7, and it's Aleph. Okay, number 7. And Joseph went down to the sea with a vessel in his hand. He sat there and gave water to his people, and they drank it. Okay, so then this Aleph is going to be, yep, I was right. Vayirdu, and went down Hasarim, the princes, El Hayam, Im. Oh, look at this. This did not change. Was just they all went down with a vessel. Okay, and then yes, I was right. The Mem Safit associates with and by their hand. Yeah, there it is. But Yeshvu, okay, and they will sit Sham there. Vayitnu, okay, good. And they will give Mayim Le'amam, there it is. The Mem Sofit is possession of them, and this stays the same. To to the people, in other words, people is like a I think that is the in the feminine singular sense to to the people as is the people as is it, but it's actually you understand it's referring to them. Okay. So now what's our next one? Hasarim. We got plenty of time. We already did that one. How about this one? Anaknu. We. That's going to change some things. Okay, so we get rid of Yosef. Anaknu goes here. And then this right here, va, your red is going to change to reflect we. So what we need to do is we need to put in here yeah, to descend, and we need it to, and it looks to me like it's going to be in a future sense. Um, so it's going to change to we, which is going to be Nered. Look at that. That's a neat little deal. So this right here is going to change to va that Nered. Isn't that something? And it's Saray, Nered. There's Zaray and Zaray. Va Nered. And I don't know if the patak is going to stay the same or whether there's going to be a patak, but we do know it's going to be Venered Anaknu. And we went down El Hayam to the Im and then Kli. We know that's going to stay the same from the last one. Instead of Ba Yado, it's going to change to us. So it's going to be Ba Yad Nu, I think, to reflect us. Okay, Ba Yad Nu. Okay, and then Va Yeshev is going to change to Vaneshev. Pretty sure it's the same pattern. And we will settle Sham. Vayitain is going to change to, and we will give to vanitain, probably. Yeah. Except let me check it here. We want the give one. That one I'm a little unsure of. Okay, let's go down here to, yeah, it's nitain. I was right. Aha. And we will give, but nitain. Okay, Ma'im, we're giving water. And to, instead of le'amo, it's going to be le. Oh, let's see here. We can do a better ayin, can't we? Le, I bet you it's going to be, I think it's going to look like this. Le amu, to our people. Instead of, this is going to be possessive of our. And then this is going to stay the same. But so let's take a look at it. Okay, so we've got Vanered. Yes, I was right. Anaknu. El Hayam Im Khalid stays the same. Here it is. Bayadenu. Oh, look at this right here. Yeah, I put that in there. Vanesheb, I was right. Sham. Vanitain, I was right there. That had a patak. And we will give Maim water. Look at this. Amenu. Oh, look at this right here. So it's new ending. Okay. So it's not just le amu, it's new. Because it's the new ending that's the possession here of us, and we will give. I think I forgot that noon. And then this stays vayeshta, which is we will give it to to the people, to the nation. Okay, so let's go back now to so we did a Naknu. Let's take a look at let's see, I think we last did the the Yosef right here. And this is the C one. So now we are at ta. So here is ata. Okay, ata. So then let's see, vayired and it's basically right now we needed to reflect ata, which is to go down. So that one is yeah, to descend. So it's got to be in the future sense. And so ata is going to be tered. Look at that. So this one's going to change. Ata is going to it's going to be X'd out. Ata is going to be there. And this is going to be va tered. And it's going to be a zere. Probably is going to stay tered like that. El Hayam to the sea, im, and then Kli. And then instead of this by Yado, instead of his hand, it's going to be your hand. So I wonder if it's going to change to ba yad, probably hafsofit, but bayad cha, by your hand, and then va yeshev is going to change to va teshev, all right, and it's going to be a saray and a segol probably, and a patak. Okay, there. Vayitain is going to change to vatitain. Nun sofit. And this is going to be like this. Vatitain. Mayim, and then la amo is going to be, instead of to his people, we need to say it to your people. So I wonder if it'll be la it's going to be amcha, like that. I think that's might be what, and this stays the same. Okay, so let's check that out and see what our answer key says. Okay, so let's see here. Yeah, there we go. Vatirid ata, and you will go down el hayam im kli with a vessel. And look at this. Bayad ka, I was right, with a half sofit and a kametz, which is possession for you. Va teshev, and you will sit sham there. Va titain, and you will give Ma'im water. And here it is, La'amcha. Yep, I was right. Chaf Safit, Kamet's possession. Vayesht, to it. To it. So that stays the same. All right. Now, let's go to this last one here, which is a tem. So basically, a tem, this is going to X out Yosef. And this is going to go here. And so instead of Yered, and we need to, this is the one, the descend one is going to reflect a tem. So we need, and it's a future tense too. So we need to go to ter do. That's what that changes to, va ter do. So this one right here, va ter, and it's a dalet and a shurik. So basically, this is a saray, a shava, and then this shirt goes with the dollar. So it's vatir du. And you all, vatir du atem, and you all will go down L2 hayam im kli with a vessel. Instead of bayadu, it's going to be bayadtem. Because it has to reflect you all, atem, right? Probably a Shabbat there. And then it's going to be a Tem might be like Segol, but Yad Tem. That's probably what it's going to look like. And Vayeshev, and you, it's now this is going to reflect, if we put Yeshav there, yeah, and we need to go down to a Tem, which is future tense. So it's going to be Teshvu, Teshvu. So it's going to be a Vav and then a Tesh. And then a Shurik, but Teshvu. And I think that going to be like this. Vatesh, and then yeah, and then Vu, like that. Vateshvu. Sham, and then Va Yitain becomes, and you will give, you all will give. So that comes from Natan. And that will be Atem is Tish Tenu. So Va, so this one right here is going to alter to reflect Atem, right? Va Tish. No, it's going to be Va Tit Yeah, vatitnu. Okay, so pretty sure that's what they've got there. Probably this is going to stay as a, and then this is going to be a shava, vatitnu. Yam, and then instead of la amo, it's going to be la let's see, possession. I wonder if it's going to be hem or Tom. I think it might be Tom. Yeah, it might be like this. La Tom. And then va you shape, that'll be the same. Okay, so let's take a look at it and see what it is. And that's the last one of number 7. Okay, so okay, number 7, okay, so we have do. Okay, that's right. We got that. That matches atem. Et hayam im kli, and then bayed hem. I was right. By their hand. It's you know what it is? Yeah, it's a kaf and mem sofit, which is possession for atem. But teshvu got that one right. Sham vatishnu got that right. Mayam from the sea. Yep, there it is. La amchem. And it's a chaf mem sofit. That's what it is. I got to remember that for atem, right? If it was for them, it would be hey mem sofit. And it's not, so we've got to remember that there's that extra chaf. And so I think what I do is I just threw a mem sofit on there, which is not correct. Okay, so basically the more practice you get, the better. Okay. Now, I think what I'm going to do is we're going to, let's see here. I think maybe I think we'll save this for next time because I've got more than an hour in. Very laborious, this chapter. It takes a lot. So, anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this study, and we're going to keep working with the language, just, writing it, speaking it, hearing it, um, you know, all of the modalities in operation, and trying to retain this kind of stuff. So with that, I will say shalom, shalom.